Of course he's running. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. Those of us who overthink such things have consistently said Joe Biden would not serve a full term in office, much less seek a second term, but not necessarily for the reasons you may think. Sure, there are the issues of competency, physical health, and mental health, but for whatever reason, Biden saw 2020 as a grudge match against Trump, and for him, simply displacing President number 45 was enough of a legacy. Some of us suspected that he would stay in office past the 2022 midterms, then perhaps resign early in 2023 to allow his successor, Vice President Kamala Harris, to have the power of incumbency, and for him to be able to claim he allowed the first woman president to take the oath. At the very least, he'd serve the full 4 years, but designate Harris as his heir apparent and grease the skids for her own 2024 run. But a funny thing happened on the way to that plan taking place. Harris is even worse as vice president than she was as a presidential candidate. Witness her frequent gaffes on the world stage. Witness the mass exodus of staff members. Witness her continued lack of connection with people. So Biden continues to make public assertions that he's very much running again in 2024 and hopes his opponent is that fellow who was here before me, as he likes to say without using Trump's name. He even repeated all that earlier this month when his old boss, Barack Obama, stopped by the White House. Now, in one respect, Biden has to say he's running again. If you think he's ineffective now, imagine if he made it known he was a lame duck barely a quarter of the way through the term. He also probably thinks he's in a good position to run again. He seems to be quite insulated from reality in terms of how his policies are catching on, how popular he is or is not, etc. He probably really thinks he's the best ever because that's all he's been told. In the meantime, prominent Democrats are clearing their throats, raising their hands, and upping their national media appearances to be ready if there's a lack of interest in Biden or Harris in 2024. The Washington Post even compiled a top 10 list of Democrat presidential candidates for 2024, which is striking given that there is a sitting incumbent eligible for re-election. But Biden did finish first on their list, so he's got that going for him. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Tuesday, April 26. On Twitter, Instagram, Getter, and Parler at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.